Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Luigi's Mansion. It has definitely been a while. It's been basically 6 months since I've come back to this game. The reason being is I was finishing up Super Mario Sunshine for a while, and then I needed to get a new capture card because I got an HD TV for Christmas, and it wouldn't work with the one that I currently had. So I'm sorry for the incredibly long wait, guys, but I am finally back, and that is a very good thing. Now, when we go by here, because we got to work our way back up to the 3rd floor where we just finished up fighting Big Boo, or Boolossus, I should say, you're going to want to grab a water element ghost on your way there. It doesn't matter where, but I just find that one the easiest to get to. And now, I don't know why I didn't know this, but when you run on the treadmill, you get a key. And that key actually goes right outside here, outside the rec room, that is, to the main part of the 1st floor. And this will save us a lot of time getting up to the 2nd and 3rd floors, because we no longer have to go around the backyard in order to do this. Now, you want to go up to the 2nd floor, and you want to go in here, of course, because we're making our way back up to the 3rd floor. Sorry if I'm kind of being weird right now. I was looking at the time I was at. I forgot to check before I started recording because I was just that excited to get back to recording. So, yeah, like I said, just grab a water element ghost and make your way back to the 3rd floor, because you will see why in just a moment. Now, I want to thank every one of you guys who have been here since I've been gone, and still continue to watch my videos, because I know it's been quite a long time. And I'm hoping that I never have to go on hiatus again because of recording and recording problems. Alright, so like I was trying to, like I just showed, if you water these plants up here where you fought Boolossus, you actually get money and gems. Now, the ones on the corners will generally almost always give you a gem of some kind, and the little plants will give you cash. Well, not cash, but you know, coins and bills. So that's it for that corner, or that side, I should say. And there's these plants right here that give you a lot of bills. And then this corner right here. Now you're going... Well, actually, there's these 2 plants. It's not at the corner yet. Now you're going to want to try and avoid using up all of your water before watering all of these plants, because you can get a lot of money from it. Now, don't bother watering that plant directly to the right, because it has a heart in it, so unless you need a heart, I wouldn't suggest watering it, because you might run out of water. So that leaves this corner left. Let me get this first. This gets priority. Gold bar. Some bills. And I don't think there's any plants here in the middle. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So don't bother, you know, going around. And now we can unlock that door that we got with the key we got from Boolossus. Criminy, what a calamity! The electricity has gone out. That lightning strike just now must have caused a blackout. Can't see anything in this blasted darkness. The ghost will have the run of the place in the dark. Be careful, Luigi. So, yeah, basically, when you come to unlock this door, it will cause a blackout where ghosts run wild. Now, what you want to do is unlock that door. I accidentally skipped the cutscene, even though it doesn't really matter. And you want to go through this door. And you will hear a phone ringing. Kind of ominous.
Hello?
May I ask who's speaking, please? It's, Luigi. Luigi! it's me, Toad. I don't know what I would have done if a ghost had answered. Anyway, we have a terrible problem. The lightning caused a blackout all over the house. What should we do? We're really, really afraid of the dark. Isn't there a way you can turn the lights back on? Huh? No, we don't know where to turn them on. We're hoping you'd know. I keep messing that up. He does remember seeing a large breaker switch somewhere in the basement. So yeah, that's where we need to go. But we need to answer this phone first.
Hello?
Hello? Howdy? Hello? Oh, sorry to surprise you, boy. It's me, Professor Egad. Sorry for disturbing you. I know usually I contact you by the Game Boy Horror, but I thought I'd try this phone since you were in the room. You know that all the ghosts avoid the light and hide in the dark. But listen now, there's one ghost who fled from the gallery who hides only in the darkest of places. His name is Uncle Grimly. If he's on the loose, then now is maybe your only chance to get him. Why don't you try looking for him before you get those lights back on? Might be wise. He's old for a ghost, but it's only made him more cautious. I do know, though, that for some reason he tends to prefer rooms with mirrors. Uh-oh, the ghosts are starting to approach your position. Be careful, Luigi. So, now that you got off the phone with Egad, ghosts start attacking you. Now, as you can tell, you're locked in until you finish fighting the ghost. So you're going to want to be aware of that and not try to escape, because it's not going to work. Now, your best bet... I'm going to get these coins that came out of the lamp real quick. Your best bet is to go for the harder ghosts first, so you get them out of the way, because they tend to do more damage or get in the way more. Now there is some more stuff we could probably do in this room, like finding cash, but until we get the blackout fixed, there's not much we can do in the house other than find maybe hearts or more money. So what you're going to want to do is avoid getting hit by the bowling ball thing, and go back to the base, well, not the basement, but you're going to want to go back to the foyer, or the foyer, as I've been calling it accidentally. Now, the best way to do this is by going into a bathroom and scanning a mirror. So I'm going to meet you back in the foyer, or foyer, where we need to go. So I'll see you guys shortly. Alright, so we made it back to the foyer. What you want to do is go up the stairs. Now, Uncle Grimly is actually in one of the areas we've already been to in the past. Right here you'll find all 5 ghosts that you originally had to vacuum up for basically the first ghost fight in the game. Now, like you can tell, the blackout really causes a lot of problems, but yeah. Alright, so here is Uncle Grimly. He's in this room. It doesn't really have a lot of mirrors. And he says, nobody will find me because I'm old, cranky, and by gum, people are afraid of me. But little does he know, we have found him. Alright, so he'll just be there for a while, then randomly his heart will appear. That's when you want to go for him. Now, remember, you can get bronze, gold, or silver frames. It's best if you want to go for score for all of the gold frames, which you have to suck them up either 90% or 100% of the time in one go. And I believe 70% or 70 HP is silver, and anything lower than that is bronze. You also get higher scoring pearls if you get a higher leveled frame. Alright, so this is the key to the basement, or the breaker room, that we have to go to in order to get lights back on. Now, Uncle Grimly, as far as I know, is the only ghost you can get that's in the blackout. There may be some money ghosts that you can only find while there's a blackout, but nothing that important. Unless you're going for score, that is. So now we made our way down to the basement, and we're going to enter the key here. And we enter the room. Now, there's going to be some mice, but that's about it. And you just hit the breaker switch. And the lights will come back on. So now every area that you had previously lit up will be lit up again. Alright, so now we got a key to the other door in the basement room. Or the basement floor, I mean. Alright, so now we're going to want to try and capture this boo. Now this boo, in my opinion, is one of the harder ones. Once we get him to reveal himself. Which, he's just being a pain right now. Okay, where are you, boo? There we are. Because he's got 200 HP. Now, if he escapes to the left of the room, which he's doing, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to get him until a good while later. Not like tons later, just a decent amount that may cause it to be annoying. Alright, so we just got this key. So now what we want to do is find the ghosts in this room. I believe there's only 2 or 3. You have to suck up those barrels, and then they will reveal themselves. Now you're going to want to wait till you can actually vacuum them up. For some reason these ghosts can't go through walls. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, if you vacuum this shelf, there will be a couple of parts if you need them. Now there's a lot of dust on the floor, so you're going to need to vacuum it up, or at least enough of it to where you can get to the second barrel, which will get you the second ghost. Which will light up the room, and now we have another boo we need to catch. And right here on the floor are those gravity panels that switch where you walk. Alright, so now we can get the key.
Oh, yeah.
And this will give us access to the telephone room's locked door. So now we're going to work on the boo. Vorapedus. I just accidentally got on the ceiling. I'm not sure if this door specifically is unlocked yet, so yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of places with money. There's a couple of gold bars in here, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Oh yeah, and now that I remember... maybe you could only do it when the room was dark. But there's actually, I believe, a money ghost in that specific box right there. Oh, that boo wandered back. What the heck? I've never known a boo to wander back. That's so weird. I just like getting this ball out of the way because it's annoying. Oh, I don't think he... I don't know. Let's see if we can go in here. Yeah, we can. So we can get this ghost. Alright, now we can't get him till a decent amount of time later. So, yeah, the boo that ran away from us in the breaker room is in this door, or this area. I think this is a fake door, but you can access this area later. And then the boo that we were just trying to capture ran to there. So they'll be hiding in there later when we get access to those rooms. So in order to make your way back up to the 3rd floor as fast as possible, you're going to want to suck up the dust, get on the gravity panel, and go over here, and you will be right by the door. So you don't have to vacuum up all of the dust and dirt every time you want to get out and into that room. It just can be annoying at times. Alright, so I'm going to meet you guys back up at the 3rd floor. See you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so we're back on the 3rd floor. And now we're going to go into the telephone room and actually clear out the telephone room. I'm going to give you guys a kind of a long video today because it's been a while since I've been back. Alright, so when you open these chests that are in the room, these skeletons will come out. I don't know the enemies' names in this game, but yeah, there's 3 skeletons, I believe, or maybe 2, or maybe there's 2 until more ghosts pop out. I'm not 100% sure. Come here, Bill. Alright, I'm just going to call that Bill. So, alright, so grab all the coins we can. Bills and coins are not quite important when it comes to the rest of the currency in this game, but it can make a big difference in your score depending on how many you collect. And for this, since we didn't have to clear out this room if we didn't want to, we get a treasure chest, which will boost our score at the end of the game. And you'll see how we're scored once we get there. So now we gotta find a Boo. He seems to be on this table right here. Alright, so Boomerang. Now, he is one of the 2 hardest Boos in the game, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's only 2 Boos in the game that have 300. And he will basically run back and forth and all that, like every other Boo. So it can be annoying trying to get to him. So now we're going to have to wait till a lot later till we can find him again. So the Boos in the latter part of the game definitely are a bit of a step up from the earlier ones that only had like 50 HP or so. Alright, so now we're just going to kind of loot the room for treasure. I believe this is the only other spot that has coins. I think a lamp does somewhere. I think I might have got that already. That has a heart, which I will grab. That poster, I believe you can suck up if you angle it correctly, but it just reveals one of those fake posters that hurts you or something like that. I don't remember. So yeah, we did get everything in this room. Alright, so next time on Let's Play Luigi's Mansion, we will enter this locked door and see what awaits us. Thank you for watching. See you next time.